In today's episode, we cover the Paul George suspension, Giannis wants out, LeBron's retirement speculation, and Unrivaled breaking attendance records beyond.
Welcome back to another episode of From the Rafters Pod.
A podcast about changing the way fans think about basketball with media myths, headlines, false narratives. We're here to give you all the data, the evidence, and informed opinions.
Yeah, I'm Kev and she's Dev, and let's get right into it.
Welcome back.
Thanks. It's been a minute. People tried to take my job last week. Crazy. I was listening to the episode like, they really trying to take my job. I ain't never going on. I'm never taking a vacation again. It's like high school basketball all over again. Nobody's safe.
I can't.
Competing for my job every day. Thought I started this show. Damn.
I can't. Woo! All right. Anyway, let's get into our in-season news. So first, just want to give a quick shout out to Philly. They're celebrating their 25-year anniversary tonight on the time that we're recording this. 25 years since 2001 when they were Eastern Conference Finals champs.
Yeah, since the year when I thought we were going to have a parade in Philly. I didn't know I was going to be turning 31 and have never seen the Sixers parade in Philly.
Yes, also shout out. It's Kev's birthday today that we're filming this. It'll be past by the time this episode comes out. But, you know, share some birthday love down below.
Yeah, it's Reggie Miller year.
Reggie Miller. Nice. That's not a bad one. Speaking of Philly, though, I do want to talk about this Paul George suspension because, yikes.
Prescription P.
That's crazy. Don't do that. Oh, my God.
I saw that today and I was dying.
Paul George has been suspended for 25 games with no pay for violating the NBA's anti-drug program. Thoughts on this?
Yeah, it definitely wasn't what I was expecting to be the first headline I would see on my birthday. And, for the Sixers, right? Like, being a Sixers fan is, I don't even know what to call it, but if I had to describe it, you have days where it's like, we might actually can do something. Then you have days where it's like, this team is dog shit.
Is that not what it's been for the past multiple years?
It's been my entire life.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But yeah, we had.
Since I've experienced the process been the process.
Yeah, I've come to accept that the process window has closed. I was talking to Antoine about this.
I agree.
There's a new window that's open, though.
I agree.
The Maxi VJ window is open, and now, Embiid is the equivalent to J. Kidd when Dallas won the championship back in 2010, 11? Whatever one that was.
Yeah.
Where now the guy that was once the superstar, which, again, I said at the start of the year, my mic just slowly fell to my chest. Hold on. that was crazy. I'm like, is somebody creeping up on me?
Yeah, I watched it and I was like, maybe he'll notice and just fix it.
No, but like I said in the beginning, I was like, yo, Embiid's gonna return to MVP form. Now, while that might not be exactly the case, when you look at his numbers, they're low-key better than when he was MVP on a per minute basis. He plays a little bit less, but the fact that he'll still give you 28 and 12 in 28 minutes is crazy.
I agree. I just think that he needs more time to get his body together because I feel like there was a window where he was maybe rehabbing, not doing as much of the strength training portion, which may not be true. I don't know. But it just he looks a little weak to me at some points, weaker than he usually was. Just now in the game, I saw him having trouble bodying somebody for a shot. Homie didn't move, and I'm like, that's not normal.
I think it's him learning. One thing I think he's been doing better at this year is kind of learning how to play with his limited mobility and athleticism. I think
I'm saying it hasn't. deterred his performance, I will say. But I still feel like he could even, like, he hasn't had the time. Like, you had that surgery, and then you're on a minute restriction. Then you're also getting,
Yeah, did you see everybody leaving Yelp reviews under his knee
yeah,
surgery?
the doctors, yeah.
Yeah, but Paul George going out is definitely a blow because we were just kind of getting things rolling a little bit. And in a statement Paul George issued to Shams, he was like, over the last few years, I've discussed the importance of mental health. And in the course of recently seeking treatment for an issue of my own, I made the mistake of taking an improper medication. That don't tell us a lot, but I was just like, if Paul, he's heard all the noise over the last couple of years with his performance. And I'm like, we forget these guys are human. And like, maybe he was trying to take a little something to get him back, to restore him to the guy he used to be. Because he did hit 9 threes the other night. And then it's like, boom, drug test, boom, suspended. Guilty.
Yeah, he's over the last 5 games. Over the last 5 games, he has averaged 16 points, 4.2 assists, 4.6 rebounds. Yeah, and then in this past weekend's game against the Pelicans, they have Barlow starting in his place, who for the season has had 7.9 points, 1.3 assists, and 4.8 rebounds.
I like Barlow, though.
I do, too. I'm just saying. He gives you that length. He's 6'9". He always is. Every time they like show the stats of who's leading currently in like points, assists, steals, his face is up there for steals.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I like him. He's a great hustle guy. He's not Paul George.
No.
But yeah, we need prescription P back.
25 games is a long time.
Yeah, that's $11.7 million right there. Whoa. 23% of his salary.
Yeah.
But yeah, so my boy Antoine, he put it this way. He was like, it's fine. This is like 25-game rehab stint for Paul George. Then he'll come back. That'll take some of the burden back off of Embiid, who might need a little bit of a rest. So yeah, we'll see. I'm still optimistic when it comes to the Sixers. I still think Pistons are probably the best team in the East, but I think we can take them if it came down to it, if we can get out the first round.
Yeah. I think that the Sixers are battling a key word that has been a struggle over the past years that I've paid a lot of attention to them since living there, and it's consistency. Up and down. So, I don't know. Like, that's just how I feel. Sorry, I didn't mean to be disrespectful. I'm just saying. It's hard when it's so inconsistent, and, like, I'm not going to fall back into the trap and get my hopes up. Obviously, if the Pistons don't come out of the East, I would like to have a team I care about come out on at least one side. If it's not the Pistons, I'm cool with it being the Sixers. I just don't want it to be a situation of,
yeah, that's being a Philly sports fan, man.
Crash and burn. Yeah, Detroit one too. In the trenches. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, speaking of like
inconsistency,
Giannis be bopping around with what I don't know what do you want, sir? A month ago this man is talking about, I'm just focused on getting healthy, getting that for my teams, and then he's in the news talking about I'm the most talked about person right now, and he's like all giddy and happy about it. Now Giannis wants out of the Bucks
again.
Bucks are 18 and 28. They're 12th right now.
Yeah, I think it's time, and I
think he's known it's time. Like we said, it's such a PR thing he was doing before.
Yeah, I think given Giannis's background and like what the Bucks kind of did for him and his family, I could see him wanting to kind of stick it out there for his career, just because like you think about a guy who, like what his family had to go through back in Greece, and now you see where they are today. But I think sometimes when things go sour, there's just no repair. And so I would personally love to see Giannis in a bigger market, like a New York. I would kind of love to see him with like a Golden State, or I could even see him in a place like Miami. But I'm just thinking about teams that have some assets to throw around. Like the Knicks have flirted the idea of moving Cat, which Milwaukee, that might be the best they're gonna get from a team that can actually give up a really good player.
And Mikal Bridges too.
They can give up guys like Bridges. Not sure if the Knicks have any like picks or anything, but
they don't. They don't have picks,
mm-hmm.
and they don't have like players that are like young.
Mm-hmm.
I think the youngest is like McBride.
Yeah.
Who be coming off the bench and like hitting the dagger 3 on you.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're gonna want to keep him because of that.
But if you can get Giannis with Brunson.
Yeah, it's like who else are they gonna give up? That's where it gets a little dicey.
Yeah, I feel like you give up Cat.
Mm-hmm.
And
I don't know what
you
the
just
numbers
have to throw
are.
some up. Yeah, like money aside, I feel like you have to come up off a Cat, which I'm sure New York would be fine doing. If they get Giannis though, they gotta keep other shooters. So like it gets hard to give up like a Bridges, a OG, a McBride, because those guys are gonna kind of help you space the floor.
I think they're definitely gonna keep McBride just because of his age, to be honest, and he's like a younger person.
Fair. And then I think what would be crazy, but I can't see them doing something like this. The team that probably has the most picks, OKC.
Oh.
But like they've proven their team can win. They still have Chet.
They're number 1 right now. We're still on the West, no?
That team would just have to go through a major reconstruction, so I don't think they would do it. I do think Giannis could fit in Miami because, again, this is a guy that's committed to the grind, get it out the mud, do kind of what you're told, follow the organization's direction, and just be you. I think that fits well in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
They got a great coaching staff that I think can make Giannis successful. But then I also would like to see maybe like a Giannis and Steph pairing.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
That could be fun.
I saw that would be fun, yeah. But also, I just saw a lot of reports about Giannis potentially going to the Warriors, and they're like pushing heavily. And then the speculation around like the salary matching portion of it would involve maybe a Jimmy Butler, although injured.
Yeah.
Or a Draymond Green.
Yeah, it would probably have to be because I'm not.
It's like I don't know
think Milwaukee wants Jimmy right now.
I don't think so either. That's why I'm like a Green and then some other parts.
Yeah, but I'm like, do they want Green either? I feel like Golden State just doesn't have enough to offer. At that point, I'm entertaining New York.
I don't know that team. Like we were watching them.
Yeah.
I watched them lose to the Pistons. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. I'm sorry.
Shady tonight.
I didn't mean to. I watched them, but I'm like, I don't know half these people. Who are these people?
Who are these?
We just saw Looney in where?
In New Orleans.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Yeah, I don't know. That it's gonna be interesting. And what? By the time this episode comes out, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, February 5th, we gonna see.
Oh yeah, and if I'm Milwaukee, I don't even know if you trade him before the deadline unless you get a really good offer. Because even if people offering you picks, it's better to know kind of when the season ends and like post lottery draft order, like who actually has the number 1 pick, right? Like that's the pick I want to trade for. Yeah. So it's like if I got to part ways with Giannis, maybe I go in a complete rebuild mode, draft DeBonta from BYU.
Yeah.
And we just start over now. We got a chip in the last 10 years. They won in 2019?
Who?
Milwaukee. Or were they
21?
21? Yeah, like we got a recent championship. We can hit the reset button now. Because I don't see them winning another one even if they keep Giannis on the team.
I agree. They're struggling.
Yeah. The other big question mark.
Oh, God.
In the NBA.
I don't want to talk about it.
Could this be LeBron's last season? Because, like, the way he's been talking.
No. Let's go back. Cleveland. The way he was emotionally crying when when he was sitting there and they showed him, I think, the tribute video. Why did he get a random tribute video? Just because? Is it the first time he's been there this year?
Yeah, because he only goes there once per year.
Right.
And they know it might be his last. Like,
so that to me was like, oh, is this the last time?
But they don't know. They don't know if it's the last time. They
I'm
just had to do it.
His reaction, I'm saying,
Got you.
to the video, I was like, oh, this may be the last time.
Yeah, for me, it's like when he's asked, like, is this your last time playing here? And he's like, maybe. And then he talks about, his mom being able to watch her son and grandson both play.
Which is insane.
And at first I was like, but LeBron deserves a farewell tour. But then I'm like, after all the flack he got for the decision back in 2010, does he want to shy away from that? But then the other thing I thought about was, if, like, did LeBron do the fan base a solid? Because if he would have announced at the start of the year it was his last year, ticket prices would go crazy.
And they're already crazy.
Yeah, and so, like, regular
For
people
him specifically, yeah,
wouldn't even have a shot at seeing LeBron in his last year.
Yeah.
Or does he tell us something ahead of All-Star? And then the back half of the season becomes the farewell tour.
Out, yeah.
Or does the season just end and he say, I'm closing this chapter, and we never see him on the basketball court again? We don't know.
I don't know. My only added comment to that is, like, if on the slimmer chance now that most people are saying that he does continue with the Lakers? Because I feel like Morgan and I spoke about this last week. The drama with Jeannie Buss. Is this whole thing kind of like a pretty good stepping stone for him to step away now because of the comments that she has made about him? I don't know.
I can see him going elsewhere.
I literally don't know, and that's where it's frustrating. I have no clue.
Yeah, but then it's like, where would he want to go? Where would it be worth him going at this stage in his career?
I saw some people talking about him and Donovan Mitchell teamed up.
In Cleveland?
And then, like, yeah, but I'm like, you got to get him there. So it's too much. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then is he going to drag Bronny along like Giannis drags the Nassus?
I'm screaming. I don't think so. I think the goal was, like, have an iconic couple years of father and son duo. I don't know.
Or does he slide over to Golden State?
He has always said he wanted to play with Steph.
Like, maybe he slide there for a year.
Can you imagine his last ring? He goes out, it's him and Steph.
See, they still don't have enough, though. And Draymond's over there. Draymond loves LeBron.
That's true. I mean,
he would go pack LeBron's house up.
I just like how Steph talks about playing with LeBron, too, from, like, the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There's so many options. We really don't know.
Yeah, that's the only place, because it's like, for it to be worth him playing another year, it has to be on a contender. Like, he's not going to go to a team with nobody. Like, he's not. It won't be. Definitely. Money won't be a deciding factor.
Definitely not.
So you got to think about, like, who's someone that he would want to play with. And Steph comes to mind. I don't see him pairing with, like, a KD. I think Steph and Draymond is probably, like, the best bet. But then I don't think that team, like, having him and Draymond on the floor, I think doesn't work.
See, I can't even picture right now because, like I said, I don't know nobody on that Golden State team right now.
So, yeah, maybe we're in the last days of the King.
Man. I don't know. Y'all let us know what y'all think about that down below. Moving on, though, we have to talk about the other season that lit up your city this past weekend.
Don't remind me.
Lit it up. Why? That's so lit.
Yes, but I couldn't be there.
I know. I was upset we couldn't go either. Anyway, Unrivaled did its inaugural tour stop on Friday in Philly and broke some records. Okay?
Talk to him.
I don't know. I just feel like it proved every ignorant person on the internet wrong, because here we are in a non-WNBA city for now, currently. I think 2030?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they've broken.
I had to move back.
They've broken the all-time attendance record for a regular season professional women's basketball game with a sold-out crowd in Xfinity Mobile Arena of 21,490 fans.
Way to go, Philly.
The videos with the sound of people screaming, it's insane in there. It was electric. It was crazy. It was rocking in there. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Unrivaled is lit. If y'all not tuned into it, I talk about it every week. Monday, Sunday, Saturday, Friday. I don't know why I said it backwards. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 7:30 and 8:45.
That's actually impressive.
Are you tearing up?
Yeah, a little bit, because I really wanted to be in the building.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
That hurts. I wanted to go too.
You know, sometimes because I'm Batman, I can't always be where I want to be. But the world needs saving, so gotta do what I gotta do.
Marina
Mabrey.
on the Lunar Owls freaking cashed. The crash out queen cashed out. Okay?
What'd she do?
And not by crashing out. She had 27 points in the first 7 minutes of the first quarter.
What'd she do after that?
She ended the game with 47 points.
Buckets.
She was 64% from the field.
She also signed my ball, by the way.
She did. I knew you were going to say that. She had the game-winning shot. She lit it up in there. I didn't know that Drummond and her older brother were former teammates, friends, high school.
Yeah, I think they played together in high school, he said.
Okay. That was cool. So seeing him courtside, seeing, Robin Roberts was there, Kyle Lowry was there, Don Staley, seeing Natasha Cloud and Kalia Copper.
Yeah,
just be
go home.
lit going home, showing. They had like a little like press tour, like little tour of their own in Philly for like throughout the week, taking their teammates around.
They had practice at the 6-man center.
Oh yeah, they also had cheesesteaks.
They had cheesesteaks.
Yeah,
I had a cheesesteak today too.
Yeah, I made one for his birthday.
I appreciate it.
I tried.
Almost made me cry.
See, I didn't think you cared.
No,
you
I
were
cared
just
a
like,
lot.
oh wow.
Yeah, I was like, I smelled something
right
in
now.
there that
I'm
smelled
giving
good.
It's giving more energy right now than it did earlier.
My bad. I was more so in shock.
Oh, okay, cool.
Cause you went and got rolls and stuff.
I did.
You had the cheese on the bread melted. You had the mayo on there. I was observing the details earlier.
All right, cool.
Yeah, you had the fried onions on there. I was like more
I've
so
had a
shocked.
few.
Yeah.
I've been there for a minute.
You knew what you was doing.
I was
you
there for a
understood
little
the
while.
assignment.
Thank you. All right. I mean, it's still not as good as Jim's, but it'll get you through to the next one. If you ever need a craving, now we know we can at least make one.
Yeah. You got that idea when I said it like a week ago?
No,
I can just make it.
I actually had the idea like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, wow. I was late.
Yeah. So when you said that, I was like, we not doing that?
That's funny.
Anyway, what else is happening in women's basketball? Like, the schedule for the season has come out.
That's funny. I'm gonna comment on that in a second.
So but like, have they?
They still have this impasse since January 9th. They've been in status quo mode, and
which means that other things could start happening, but they haven't come to an agreement.
Yeah. So like, status quo just means like they're rolling with the CBA as if the old one is in effect, but at any given moment, there could be a lockout. Like the players can just be like, "Nah, we not with it," which. If the W doesn't do anything, that's going to happen. And, like, the WNBA hasn't responded to the players' last proposal. And they're actually going to have a meeting on Monday, the first face-to-face meeting in quite a while. So not only will they try to get somewhere on the salary cap and, like, player salaries and kind of the breakdown and the structure, but they'll also have to work through the other logistical things like the housing. Like, there's so many things that are at issue. But back to your schedule point, it's funny that the W tried to just, like, put the schedule out there like it's business as usual.
I was so confused. I'm like, did I miss, like, an agreement or something? I thought I, like, had missed them coming to a thing. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, and so, like, what they got to do. So what's funny is what I have loved about this situation is that I think for once the players have more leverage than the owners, because
Agree.
The players came out like when Nafisa had her mic drop moment.
Yeah.
When she had that press conference, that
about how Kathy was talking about everybody.
Yeah, that started off them controlling the narrative. It painted the W as the big bad guys. Right. And then the other thing that they have in their favor are they have viable alternatives. So Unrivaled could extend itself, and we've seen they've added teams. So you can only imagine if they wanted to add some more teams to open up more spots for players. Players can still slide overseas if they need to at some point. You know, Project B was floated out there. I haven't heard much about it, but if
I was gonna say
the WCC get canceled,
a lot of players have signed.
Yeah, I could see them swooping in.
Yeah.
And then like in no other.
I mean, also Unrivaled.
Right, and then
where they could be done.
Yeah, and in no other like arena do you see people not trying to pay their employees, and if the owners don't get this right, they have so much to lose. Like, it's sure if women lose, like, all these women are educated, right? Like, they can go coach, they can go, you know, work in finance, they can do all these different things, right? Because unlike the men, they don't do the one and done thing. They actually get their degrees and then go play. But if the owners can't make their money back, they're never going to see their upside. So they won't capitalize on the momentum because everybody watches women's sports. They'll never see their dollars.
You see what they did in Philly.
Yeah. Stop playing.
For a league that is only 2 months long.
Yeah. So
also the women, the one-on-one tournament is coming up from Unrivaled. The winner gets $200K. That's more than we talked about the structure of what Unrivaled can provide for them in a 2-month span. That could be their salary. They could be done.
Yeah.
Like, the WNBA needs to, like, read the room a little bit.
Yeah, so they had to throw the schedule out there to make it seem like, oh, it's going to be okay. It's all going to work out.
We'll see, because Natasha, I'm believing Natasha Cloud.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at her. I'm like, I don't know if it's as okay as y'all think it is.
Yeah, she from Philly. She going to shoot you straight.
I love it. I'm here for it.
So, yeah, we going to see. We'll keep y'all posted.
Really quick, we want to end with our game recognized game. Did you know that as of February 1, it's been 1 year since the Luka trade?
I did not know that.
I just learned that today. So, in honor of that...
He got traded on February 1st?
Yeah.
Wow.
In honor of that, I'm going to give you a list of players with similar stat lines to Luka, and you can tell me who you can take in, Luka or these players. Ready? Mm-hmm. Okay, Luka or Trae Young?
Luka
or Tyrese Maxey?
Why'd she do that? Give me...
You went Luka.
Oh, it's over there. Give me Tyrese Maxey. Sorry, I had to.
Luka or James Harden?
Right now?
Prime?
Yeah. Prime James Harden all day.
Okay. Luka or SGA?
SGA, he got shit.
Interesting. Okay. Luka or Jalen Brunson? Mr. Clutch.
Give me Luka.
Okay.
I go big guard over low guard.
Luka or Cade Cunningham?
Luka.
Dang, really?
Yeah, because neither one is like...
No, I'm just asking.
Like, yeah.
I don't care.
I think Cade, like, as far as his impact on both ends and actually being a real point guard, I like Cade more. But if I'm picking one, I'm going to go Luka.
I got you.
I had to give Cade some respect because I
appreciate it. Yeah.
Game recognized game.
I'm screaming. Luka or Anthony Edwards? Ant-Man. That's not my pick. I'm just
Give me Luka because I think he can dominate more consistently than Ant does.
Yeah. Oh. How about Luka versus D-Wade?
D-Wade.
Favorite one. You ready?
Iverson. What you mean?
I just added him to the list.
What you mean?
No, that one is clear. No, I didn't even have him. I just wanted to
Wait, no, that wasn't.
No, I was gonna say it as a joke.
Okay.
But it's funny because I wouldn't even have put him on the list. I just did it as a joke.
That's funny.
And you said it anyway. All right, cool.
But I knew where you were going with that.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Subscribe. Shop our merch.
Yeah, shop our merch.
Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, all the things from the Rafters Pod. It'll all be linked down below. Thank you so much for watching. If there's something you want us to cover, also let us know down below. We'll see what happens this week with the trades. I feel like we're gonna hit some crazy ones. I don't know, at least one. Like Ja, we don't know.
Oh yeah, Ja gotta move. It's time.
Not Luka, sorry. Giannis. And I think that's gonna force some other people. It's gonna be an interesting.
Ooh. Maybe Milwaukee, Memphis do a swap.
We'll see.
We'll see.
See y'all next time.
Peace.